Why, hello there. I was just thinking of how, if there's one thing that I am really very good at, it's falling asleep accidentally while my makeup is still on. I thought you guys, would want to know. Just a little thing about me. I don't normally talk about myself on the internet, but I thought you guys might appreciate that one. I have no idea what I'm going on about. I also realize that I'm sitting here in like a tank top and a sports bra, so I'm very fortunate that my hair covers everything every way. Every way? Anyway. Every which way. Am I right? Am I right? High five. Okay. I'm sorry.
Hello there. Well, today I finally went out and got new shoes, which is something I severely have been needing for a while. If you don't believe me, I'll say hi, old shoes. Hi, old shoes! It's time to meet your replacement. Oh, ta-da! My first ever pair of European shoes. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure European people must have the teeniest, tiniest feet ever, because this was the largest size I could find in any of the stores I looked at, and it just barely fits my feet. But I really like it. I got lucky, and the favorite style that I saw, this one, happened to actually be one of the few that came in that size, so yay! Hi, new shoe! Oh yeah! New shoes!
Hey, I should learn how to hold the camera so that my fingers are not over the speakers or the microphone, whatevs. Hello! I realized that the other day when I filmed about taking my makeup off, or the fact that I forget to all the time, I was like, something had happened that day and then I never talked about that. I'm very good with the speaking of the words to the people and construing a message. Yeah, I had to go get my fingerprints taken so I could get a visa, because part of applying for a visa is getting a criminal background check, and you need fingerprints for that. And apparently I was this close to being unable to read, because I don't know what the exact reason is, but I trust my dad's opinion because he's, been in the military and intelligence up until recently, so he probably knows a lot about these things. And I might be almost too fair for the laser or whatever you do, whatever it is that reads your fingerprints electronically, to capture me. So that was terrifying, and she had to override the prints of my fingers, the one when you get your fingerprints done, they do all the four fingers on your hand and then both of your thumbs and then all your fingers individually. And so I was lucky that they, thought that there was enough after they took the individual prints. They were like, yeah, you should be fine for that. But oh my god, that was so stressful. In Canada, they've only recently stopped doing ink and paper fingerprints. They've stopped doing ink and paper fingerprints. It all has to be done electronically now. But apparently there are some people who, for medical reasons, can't do the electronic one. I have no idea why. Apparently the processing time, obviously it varies. If you do it electronically and it's all sent to the RCMP electronically, obviously your processing time is going to be shorter, and if you have to do physical ink and paper and send it out. So the processing time is anywhere between 5 to 10 business days. If there's no match, if there's a match and you're connected to a crime, obviously they have to go through either debunking it or prosecuting you, I guess. And then the ink and paper one takes 22 weeks to process. So yeah, I'm really happy that my fingers are just not light enough. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. If they had not taken, I would have been f***ed. Now I'm waiting for a Nintendo Direct, because they were surprise, we're doing a Nintendo Direct in 45 minutes, and my body wasn't ready. God, Nintendo, seriously, you need to give the girls some time. Or guys. Or anybody. You need to give people some time. I don't know why. I get too excited for these things. It's all Clément's fault. Yep, I'm gonna go with that.
Hello. For some reason there wasn't a French class tonight, and I have a feeling that it might have been cancelled on a more permanent basis. So, I may need to educate myself in French, or, before I jump to any conclusions, I may need to actually figure out what's going on with that. Hopefully, my French education will continue, because otherwise living in France might be a little problematic. In other news, I got some more amiibos in the mail today. Lucky me. Did I ever mention when I got my Zelda amiibo? Because I showed my first three, but then I also got her. Ah! Let's see which ones I got. This won't be all of them because they're being shipped from different areas and stuff. So I don't even know which ones I'm getting right now. And to those of you who really don't care about video game stuff, I apologize. But you are, watching a vlog that's partially owned by a game developer, so... Video games. Another reason I have for collecting these is that if I'm so lucky as to be able to get a Nintendo dev kit, which, as I understand, in recent times does not actually require all that much luck. If I do, then I want to see if I can implement amiibo functionality into Tom on a Pogo Stick. I haven't completely decided what they would do in the game, but it would be pretty neat. Okay, so I got two. There's Mario and the reflection of the computer. Maybe I should show these again after I take them out of the package. And Yoshi, his faithful steed. Yeah. Alright, so here's Mario, setting a bad example to all the children by playing with fire. Here is Yoshi, setting a bad example to all the children by... I don't know. Yoshi, you can do no evil. He's so cute.
It's like a crescent moon out there, but of course, it always looks a lot bigger than when you go to film it. See how shaky my hand is right now? Trust me, it's a crescent moon. It's really cool.
Happy Friday, everybody! By the way, I would like to welcome our latest subscriber, Cousin Skeeter. Thanks very much for joining us. Hope I see you around in the comments and stuff. You'll better leave a comment.
Oh, and the trees are in the way.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to catch up pretty the sky is, but I guess it's very hard when you're in the car. Also, oh no, One Direction's on the radio. We're gonna totally get taken off of YouTube. Ah! Yep. And then... I was gonna start that. Yeah, so Dad and I went out tonight, and we went to see the final Hobbit movie. We went to see... I can't remember if it was actually the first or the second Lord of the Rings that Dad and I went to see together when I was a kid, when the movies came out. Here, at least in this region, we have, like, what we call the Winter Carnival every year, where schools will all, on this one day, go to the local ski hills, and they'll do, like, skiing or inner tubing. And that year... me, in my incredibly clumsy feet, had gotten my ankle very badly sprained, and I was in a cast, and I couldn't go, so Dad took me to see, I think it was the second Lord of the Rings. So that was the last, like, Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings film that came out, so it kind of felt fitting that we both went to go see it together. It was pretty cool. I'm incredibly saddened that there will be no more Thranduil, I can't, there's so many, like, people pronounce his name so differently throughout the film that but maybe I'm dumb, I don't know. But I love him. I love him so much. Even though he wasn't incredibly prominent in the movies, but I think my favorite modern character archetype is the flamboyant badass, which Thranduil, it's such a hard name for me to say. He definitely fits into that. I love that type of character. I love it when men are, like, effeminate and, like, gorgeous and flamboyant and, like, they're just still kicking ass and being, like, I love it. I love it. I love it. Check out these cookies that my dad got. They're snowflake shaped. It's a fucking star. Literally on the box. It's like snowflake sugar cookies. This is a star. Clearly you haven't passed pre-K. I suggest you go back. How are you in advertising? I'm impressed. I'm feeling very harsh right now, apparently. Yeah. They're good though. And sprinkly. Lots of sprinkles. There are snowflake sprinkles on the star. But it's a star. It's a fucking star.
Well, so we got another new subscriber, so I would like to offer a big warm welcome to Shirlene T. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm most flattered, and yeah, hi, welcome.
it is the end of the week now, and so I'm about to head to bed and get plenty of rest for my workday tomorrow and get lots of good work done for the week, hopefully. So yeah, I did some more work on Tom and a Pogo Stick this week, and it's still going pretty well. I didn't get as much done this week because I spent a lot of the time working on bug fixes as opposed to other cool new features and stuff, but bug fixes are important too. Apart from the bug fixes, I got like the slimes doing a big like explosion-y thing when you squish them, and then they reconstitute, and it's all like, whoa, dude, like, wow. And also, I started implementing the hard mode in the game, which is called Revenge Mode, which you'll only be able to unlock after you beat the game, and it flips all the levels and remixes them and makes them more challenging, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about the new updates. And yeah, actually, today was the deadline, technically, that I was trying to hit for getting a full demo of the game out. Clearly that didn't happen, but, oh well. Yes, today is Tom's birthday. I was supposed to give Tom a demo of the game for his birthday, but I told him it would be another week or two, and he was totally cool with that, so yeah. But Tom, I don't know if you watch this at all. If you are watching, then I guess you can keep watching because each video is going to have more updates, hopefully. So yeah. Anyway, I'm getting really tired and rambly, so I will see you guys next week, and thank you very much for joining us, and yeah, have a pleasant 7 days. Ciao.